Hey everybody, Ms. Dietrich here helping you on lesson 26, which is on composite figures. And what I've done here is I've taken the figures that are on your homework and I put them on a grid to help you understand a couple things about how you might infer the lengths of some of the missing sides. I'm not sure what question number this one is, but let's just take a look at them and use a blue pen here. You should break this up into a triangle, which I'm going to highlight in blue, and then how about in green, we'll highlight this. Alright, they give you the dimensions of this, and you can visually count the individual, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, etc. So this green piece here, that's pretty easy, 4 by 4, that's 16. 4 times 4 is 16. Now what's a little bit more challenging on this one is how do you figure out the base of the triangle? Because you can see here that this 12 is talking about the length of the entire line. Now, if you didn't have it on the grid, you would have to infer something. You would have to infer that if this is 4 over here, and the reason why we can infer that's 4 is because this is 4, then 4 plus what equals 12. And you can visually count by looking at it on the grid line, but you don't have the grids when you look at the same question on your homework. If you subtract 4 from 12, you can visually see that that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is the height of the triangle. And you also needed to infer this piece here because this 6 is talking about the entire thing. And if this is 4 right here, so is this piece right here. 6 plus 4 would be 10 for the base of the triangle. And you can visually count them across and see that it is indeed 10. The formula for area of a triangle is area equals base, half of the base times the height, or half in this case of 10 times the height, which is 8. Half of 10 is 5, and 5 times 8 is 40. So the only thing left you have to do is to just add the 40 and the 16, and that'll be your answer for this question right here. Now if we take a look at this one, I'm not sure what number this one is, but I put it on the grid to help you understand a couple things about it. You're going to break this up into a rectangle, which we have the dimensions for that, it's 4 by 12, and then you got to break it up into a triangle, which I'm going to highlight right here in red. Now what makes this question a little bit difficult is the fact that you have to infer the length of this line. Now here's what we know. We know that this piece here is 12. That means that this entire piece also has to be 12. We know that 3 plus 3 is 6, so how much is left to make the whole thing 12? And of course that would be 6. And you can visually see that it's 6 if I move the line away. Let me move this away. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The base of that triangle is 6. Now another thing you'd have to infer, I'll move this out of the way, if this is 4 right here, trace that in blue, that means that that piece is also 4. Now this line that they give you here in the middle, that's the height of the entire dotted line, which they're telling you is 8. So 4 plus what equals 8? And I'm hoping that you can figure out that the height of the triangle would be represented right here with the remainder of that line, which would be 4. And you can visually see that it's 4. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the base of the triangle we said was 6, and the height of the triangle we said was 4. If we apply that to the formula here, equals 1/2 times 6 times 4, that will help you with the triangle, and you're just doing 4 times 12 to get the area of the rectangle. You'll find those two separate areas and add them up. Alright, since we're almost out of time, you'll do that on your own. I'm pretty confident you'll be able to finish that up and add those two. Let's make sure you understand. Look carefully at the grids on this, because this 4 here is referring to that line right here. 4 plus the 4 here is going to equal the height of this trapezoid. So break this up as a trapezoid with a height of 8, and now you see you have the parallel sides. You have the B1 and the B2 is going to be the 7 and the 13, and it's going to be a height of 8. And then you have this piece right here, which is a 4 by 3. That's a rectangle, so 4 times 3 is 12. You're going to plug in the numbers in the formula, and then you'll have the area for that. All right, good luck finishing that up.